Local leaders want some safety changes after a scary crash in the Shaw neighborhood. Police say that a driver ran a red light and then plowed into a Metrobus, sending it right into a popular restaurant. Tom Rousey has more on this weekend's crash and the calls for action.
You can see Ambar Restaurant is still boarded up after Saturday morning's crash. A manager tells us off camera he thinks the city should consider putting barriers in this area to protect people near what some say can be a very dangerous intersection.
The word miraculous is what comes to mind. I cannot believe that there wasn't a pedestrian hit. I am so thankful that there was nobody in the restaurant when this happened.
ANC Commissioner Nicole Shea says she was shocked when she heard about an SUV driver who police say ran a red light and smashed into a bus and sent it inside Ambar Restaurant. It was especially hard to believe because the exact same thing happened to the same building in 1997.
And it was a car that ran a light, and it was a city bus that ran into the building.
But this place was a mess for 20 years afterwards, and it's a shame.
Shea says people often go way too fast at this intersection. 7 News did some digging. There have been 13 crashes reported within a half block of 7th and Q in Shaw over the past 5 years. That is higher than almost any other nearby intersection, according to Open Data DC.
We need to figure out what improvements need to be made, and we need to do them quickly. My first thought is that this is an intersection that is probably a very good candidate for a red light camera, for some sort of at least traffic monitoring, if not traffic enforcement. But people do fly through this intersection.
The SUV involved in Saturday's crash has a Maryland license plate with 3 outstanding tickets in D.C. totaling $760. 2 were for speeding, 1 for going through a stop sign.
We have a lot of people in the city who aren't from the city. You still have to respect all the people who live here.
D.C. police tell me the driver of the SUV has been ticketed for running a red light. That said, the accident is still under investigation officially, so it's possible she could face more charges. Now, Shea, the ANC commissioner, says, you know, Ambar is such a big part of the Shaw community here, and she's calling on the city and everyone to come together to try to get it back open as soon as possible. Reporting in Shaw, I'm Tom Rousey, 7 News.